What's up? What's up out there? This is Robin Deschamps. How's it going out there? Hope everything is okay with you. Everything is fine with me. So far, I'm the weary traveler. And I'm sure there are a lot more people out there who are weary travelers also. All this stuff started beginning to me, and I'm putting a timetable on it. I'm going to pinpoint it to maybe the LA riots, first of all, where everything stopped, buses, just for a little while because of the riots. Planes wouldn't. My plane was almost canceled. It was delayed because of smoke in the sky. And then 911 happened. Everything was cool up to that point. No, you can run on the plane at the last minute, get a ticket at the last minute, run upstairs at the last minute, and this is for planes. Even the planes was like Greyhound or the train. You just show up, buy your ticket, and you get on board. That's what it's about. But then with all this unrest and international unrest start happening, everybody's lives start changing for the worse. And all of a sudden, the pandemic stops everything. But I did fail to get, even in 911, I was going on a trip. I didn't know I was going to go on my vacation then. But a couple of days passed by and they decided to lift the veil of tragedy. And so we began to fly. But getting back to the pandemic, no one is around. Everything is stopped. You couldn't go anywhere. Almost you couldn't even drive your car. You couldn't do anything. But things were slowing down long before these tragedies. I don't know if it's economics or whatever, but it seemed to be. They seem to say less people are traveling, but I think all those events has a lot to do with traveling locally and internationally. People start losing their confidence in travel. It doesn't matter how much money you got, you pull and you saved up your life savings to take a beautiful trip, only to be canceled. And now things are trying to slowly get back together. The airlines are getting crowded again, but they're still saying that the prices are being raised on flights, fuel costs, and people all rushing at one time during holiday season. But everything has been going on at a slow pace. Sometimes it's a little bit too fast on certain days, certain weeks, certain holidays, just like I just said. But one thing for sure, the buses, they lose routes. The trains, they lose routes. The airlines waste time. And of course, the cost. And the car, mostly is fuel costs. And boats, cruise ships, if you get sick, you're going to be docked. You don't know if you're going to leave the dock or stay on someone else's dock or port. You don't know. you don't have to travel a lot. You can travel a little bit. But when it comes time for you to travel, you're ready to go, you're ready. But as times are going by with uncertainty in this new world that we have, is what we go through now. Even jobs. If you're in a service job, like I'm pretty much in a service job, a lot of people are in a service job. And people come to visit. They're tourists, whether you're local tourists or international tourists. If it's closed down, no one can go there. A lot of places are still using the quota system and letting people get through. Where it used to have 6,000 people, now it's 3,500. And in some even small restaurants, you still cannot sit down in the chairs. You either take your food, take it to your car and eat, or you eat outside. That's if they have seats outside. So there's still a lot of inconsistencies going on. But you know what? We have to still go through it. Because with all these things happening, I think that's what stops people's confidence in traveling. Because of all those things that are going down, we don't want to go anywhere. We get bored, tired. Because if you're a working person and you're going through the same thing, you don't know how many people's going to show up. And then when people show up, they act astronomically. You know what I mean? I didn't want to say the word. Astronomically impossible. And you too. Not that it's not been going on, but that's what the pandemic did. Over the past, what's that, more than 20 years? More, almost 30 years. Trouble. Every time there's trouble. In the modern day, I'm talking about the modern day, 21st, 22nd century, that's what we're in. So, yes, we have to go through all this. We still got to keep our heads up and enjoy travel. But just like I said, whether you travel a lot or you don't travel hardly at all, but when you do plan your travels, you want to go. You don't want to be stopped by uncertainties, inconsistencies. I'm not talking about health. That's a part of life. Health's a part of life. I'm talking about socially. Socially, economically, you want to enjoy yourself. And that's what it's all about. This is Robin Deschamps. Hope you enjoyed this little video clip to travel. Because I'm ready to go on mine. And I'm bored. And I'm tired. But if everything works out okay, in the end, you can believe I'm going to enjoy myself on my vacation. Regardless of how long it takes, because we know buses take a long time, but you got to plan for that. Trains, it's the same way. Planes, short time, but you never know what's going to happen. But anyway, this is Robin Deschamps. I'll see you in my next video, hopefully real soon. Talk to you later, folks. Have a great day.